One day, a patient drank water that he had brought from a waterfall in the mountains. After drinking it, he noticed a black creature inside his glass. When he touched it with his finger, he realized it was a living insect. He crushed it and didn't pay much attention to it. However, not long after, when he had his urine examined, the same black creature appeared again. After that, his health began to decline. His face became pale, his body grew weak, blood came out of his nose, and he occasionally fainted. On the doctor's advice, he underwent a special water therapy. He was placed in a large metal container filled with a blue liquid. The doctor explained that this treatment was intended to cleanse the body from within, as if returning to the womb. At first, everything seemed fine, but then he felt something sticky crawling on his body. When he looked closely, he saw ants crawling all around him. He became frightened. He tried to scream and escape, but accidentally removed his oxygen mask and couldn't make a sound. His body grew weak, and he fainted. Fortunately, the nurses managed to pull him out just in time. However, when they looked down, they didn't find anything unusual. The doctor said that it was all just a hallucination. Back in his room, he checked his superior's medical records and discovered that many of his superior's teeth had fallen out. One night, he saw someone carrying a corpse past the window. He began to suspect that something was wrong. The next morning, he met a girl named Hannah, who was seeing the outside world for the first time. Hannah took him to the nearest village. There, Hannah tasted beer for the first time. And Jack, the patient, talks to a retired doctor about why his upper teeth are falling out. The doctor said that the most likely cause was dehydration. However, Jack found this strange, because at the health center, water was always abundant. He then found out that no one at his office had been informed about his leave. This meant that the institution was deliberately keeping him there. As he began to understand all these oddities, the center's director arrived and took them back. Jack's condition continued to deteriorate. His lips became dry and his teeth started to fall out. He secretly entered the restricted area of the hospital and saw many patients being kept in water tanks like specimens. His superior was there as well. Terrified, Jack ran away and went to the village to report to the police. The police calmed him down and promised to help. However, not long after, the director and the police arrived, and the director declared that Jack was mentally ill. Jack became confused. Was he really sick? He returned to the center and continued his treatment. He even began to write a resignation letter. However, as he was writing, he began to feel suspicious. He removed the cast from his leg and discovered that his leg was actually fine. The director had deceived him. He then went to the room where the corpses were taken at night. There, he found burned bodies and an underground laboratory. He found a report revealing that in the past a woman had given birth to a deformed child, and the director was the father of that child. Now he continues his strange experiments. Jack saw that the bodies of the patients were used to feed the fish, and from those fish, a special medicine was made to prolong life. The director extracted substances from human bodies and gave their remains to the fish. Jack tried to warn everyone, but the patients no longer trusted him. They had undergone mental changes as a result of the treatment.